Hey guys, Taiki here, and yes, welcome back for another World of Tanks Blitz video. Now today we'll be making a review on the Hafen. I don't know anything about this tank within the Valkyrian Chronicles series because I believe this tank is on Valkyrian Chronicles 4, which I haven't played honestly, and sorry about that, let me fix my camera a bit, there we go. So yeah, I haven't played a lot of the Valkyrian Chronicles 4. Actually, I haven't played Valkyrian Chronicles 4 yet because I believe this tank is what tank you're gonna use on the main story of the game. So yeah, so going to the sorry if I can share any story about this guy as compared to like the nameless, but before anything else, let's go to the equipment that we have equipped on this tank, because as you can see it looks like a M4 Sherman because it is based on an M4 Sherman, but it's a bit, you know, as you can see the tracks on the front so big for some reason, and yeah, it looks like it's a Sherman that became more fat. So before we go to the the specifications of the tank, I would like to go first on what equipment we are equipped, because again the statistics change when you place in equipment on the tanks. So let's go to the equipment. Now again, this is not my account. This account is from Yuki. I borrow people's accounts so that I can make these kinds of videos because I'm not a community contributor. So anyways, so it has gun rammer. I'm not sure why. What if we oh, this is tier 7, right? Interesting. Why would you? Okay then. So currently, as you can see, we have gun rammer, improved modules, improved optics, which is I agree with. Enhanced gun lane drive. Oh, the aiming time looks bad, I believe. Improved assembly for more HP. Improved control. Vertical stabilizers, enhanced tracks. Why though? I would still go for toolbox then, and the consumable delivery system. Now those were the equipment that we have. So first, let's go to the full armor of the tank. So oh wow, looking at the turret armor, we already have 120 on the front and the sides, and 75 on the rear. That's on the turret armor. So basically, 120 over here. It's flat though. Yeah, it's a bit flat, so it's still gonna get pent. Though 120 on the front, 120 at the sides, and 75 at the rear. That's actually great. I mean, maybe if we use the gun depression later on, we'll see if it's bouncy or not. But the hull armor is not that much of a big deal. 100 and 120 on the sides. Though it's weird because the sides is 120, meanwhile it's 100 only here at the front. So it's not. Again, it's a medium tank, so so yeah. So let's go to the gun. So we have an 82mm gun, which is an M35E4. So I believe this is a real gun. I'm not sure. So going at the aiming time, again with having those equipments equipped, we have a 3.2 aiming time, 0.33 dispersion. This is a bit big for a medium tank, honestly. Though that's why I either choose vertical stabilizers or refined gun. But since we're in the medium tank, I'd rather go for vertical stabilizers. Reload time is 4.69, which the penetration on tier 7, 145, 195, and 45 on the high explosive. Armor is 190 on the. I mean, the damage is 190 per shot, which is it better than the Panther one? Let's check the Panther one because I believe the Panther one has better gun damage, or is only 175 on the Panther one. Let's check. Let's check. Panther 1. There we go. There's the Panther 1. The Panther 1 has... No, it's more better on with in terms of the damage. 160 only on the Panther 1. So, yeah, the gun is okay, but the penetration though, 145. This is where the calibrated shells come in. I'm gonna change the equipment to calibrated shells later on because 145, I believe that's not a good penetration for tier 7 especially. We have 12 degrees of gun elevation and 7 degrees of gun depression. So we're having German depression now. Okay then. Though the high explosive damage is 250, which is that's actually big though. So yeah, gun depression is not that good. So you can still go hull down, but on small hills. But 7 degrees of gun depression for a tank this tall? I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a balancing factor. I'm not sure. Going to the speed, it's actually very fast, 52 kilometers an hour. Though the average speed is 39 only, so we'll see how good the engine is. Reverse goes to 20, ultra reverse 63 because again we have that improved control. on. So honestly, I'd recommend you guys go for calibrated shells just to increase the penetration more to a more what do you call this, bearable penetration, because 145 penetration, I don't think you can hit a lot of tanks or penetrate a lot of tanks in the front with that kind of penetration. And for this, yeah, improved control is more better because again we have 52 kilometers of speed, and instead go for a toolbox because a faster repair time. So the only thing I'm gonna change here is the calibrated shells because I don't want to you know, compromise penetration. So I have provisions here. So currently we have 2 gasolines or fuels equipped and field rations. But honestly, I'd recommend you guys go for 2 food and 1 improved fuel because you know, you know, it's statistics. So yeah, let's go play 2 battles. Hopefully we can go to a 1 tier 8 and 1 tier 7 match. So if we only go to 2 tier 7 matches, well, we can't see this tank in action for tier 8. But maybe I'll play offline and see if we can go to a tier 8 match. So here we are on a tier 6 match, which oh, there's an M4 FL10 on the other side of the team. That's gonna be an interesting match for me. So let's see. We have 2k V2s. Sorry if you saw my saliva there. We have 2k V2s. What? Okay then. I'll take that. The loading time though. There we go. So speed. Is it like the Sherman or better than the Sherman? Though 7 degrees of gun depression. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be impressed with that thing. We spotted a comet, so let's see. Let's use these 7 degrees of gun depression. There we go, there's an LTTB. Can we shoot HE at the side? We bounced. That's a light tank. And we bounced. See that? 7 degrees of gun depression. Oh man. Okay then, it's hard to drive this tank unless you use like that bouncing effect thingy. There's an FL10. I really want to drive one of those FL10s. I'm really interested in that tank, honestly. I mean, the rate of fire is actually quite good on this tank. You're gonna get like M4 Sherman feels on this tank, though honestly, the gun depression is bad. That's the only complaint I have for this tank. Gun depression. The FL10 knows what he's doing. There's a... we can pen the E8. Oh, we didn't. What? Okay, then there's the FL10. Can we shoot HE at the FL10? No. No, we can't. Why are you pushing up, mate? Look at the FL10. That's actually... oh, that looks good. M4 hull. But, why did I shoot HE at the FL10? Oh lol, there's a comet. Well, we have more him. That's for sure. Oh, look at that. It's bouncy against the... the comet. So we're gonna have a pen test with the comet then. He has his ammo rack broken, so yeah, poor guy. There we go. I'm actually enjoying this tank. Okay then, so this is my first time playing this tank, so I'm not gonna lie, it's actually quite good. If I have the money, I'm gonna buy this one. Though the only complaint I really have on this tank, first game on this tank, 2000 damage. The credits. Let's go to the credit earning first because I believe people want to buy premium tanks for credit earnings. So we have premium time. So we earn 49,000 credits. If we don't have the provisions, so we can earn like around, let's say 59,000 credits. That is without the provisions. So it's a good credit earner on tier 7, honestly. Now what happens? I really need to do this now. What happens when we only shoot APCR? Should we do it? No. I don't want to do that. I don't want to, encourage people to, hey, let's shoot premium rounds because that's bad. No, that's bad. So again, the only complaint I have for this tank, the gun depression, as you can see earlier. But I'm trying to do like making my tank go like a seesaw effect, so I can use that 7 degrees of gun depression, like what I did earlier to the Comet. But we're not in a tier 8 game, sadly enough. So let's see how this tank will perform. Now we have a Nameless on the other side of the team. So what I'm gonna do, roger that, no rush. Let's go to the medium line because why not? Look at the P43 TER. Actually, on World of Tanks PC, I've been grinding the French line, so yeah, I'm preparing myself for frontline mode. And yeah, I haven't got the time to grind World Blitz because I'm focusing on. Look at that gun depression. Oh my. Sadly, we can't utilize the good turret armor on this tank with that kind of slope, but let's wait for the people to come out here. One thing I learned while playing World of Tanks PC is not to rush. Because if you rush, you know what's gonna happen to you. Unless the team is, what do you call this? Or, you know. Okay, he got shot by someone down there, the 25. So, there's the bloody Nameless. We penned him for some reason. Okay then. We're spotted, I believe. Oh, well. I'm gonna try to go down here. Okay, I'm gonna use... boy, don't block me. There we go. Let's try to shoot the weak spot on the Nameless. I'm shooting AP now, and as you can see, I cannot penetrate the guy. Unless this guy moves. Okay then, let's shoot the APCR because I don't want to... I can't penetrate the Nameless. There we go. So I'm just gonna bait them to go out on the open. Yeah, I'm just gonna bait them out. Oh, we bounced the M6. Help. There's a P43 over there. You guys might wanna help me out. Let's go for the... We're losing? Nani? How are we bouncing? I'm not sure. GG to the E25. Well, again, as you can see, we bounced some shots while we are using the side because again, we have 120 millimeters of armor on the side. On the side here, we have 120 millimeters on the hull, 100 only at the front. So we bounced an M6. Which I believe, let's go see the penetration on the M6. He was using the 225mm damage gun. So what's the penetration on that tank? M6 over here, 225. I believe this was the gun, the 90mm. 160. So we bounced off the turret with this type of penetration. So yeah, would I recommend you guys get the Hafen? Again, if you're a Valkyrian Chronicle fan, why not? If you want to earn credits, it's a decent credit earner as compared to like the Lupus, where if you damage a lot for your tank, you lose a lot of credits. The Hafen, the only complaint again for the 6th time I believe is the gun depression. Everything else, the armor, the speed, the gun, the accuracy is a bit okay. It's a balancing factor for me because again the armor is quite good. And anything else actually is a good tank. I really recommend it. And I believe it's still on the shop, so you have like from this time of recording, I believe you still have 5 days to go. Let's see. Yeah, 5 days. Yep, 5 days to go. Lol. Is it? No, 6 days to go actually. So yeah, you have 6 days to go before the offers of these tanks go out by the time it's recording. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoy this and maybe you've learned something on if the Hafen is good for you or not. And yeah, this is Taiki signing off. Peace. God bless to all.